There are three functions in Zoho Commerce that you don't really get as standard, particularly in Shopify. I mentioned Shopify because Shopify is really kind of the biggest platform in this space at the moment. It's the market leader, but it charges through its marketplace setup for certain features and functions that are included as standard in other systems, and particularly they're included as standard in Zoho Commerce. So today I wanted to run through what those three functions are and see whether or not they might be something that you need in order to successfully run your web store. Now, the first function that I wanted to talk about was that of grouped products. So this is where you have certain items that you sell together as part of a set. And that could be, a deal that you're running whereby, I've seen some web stores are selling, notebooks, and they'll sell a pen with it, and rulers or other stationery bits. And you want to be able to package those together and sell them as part of a bundle. Now, Zoho Commerce's product management as a whole is very good in terms of managing the stock levels. You can very quickly export all of your stock information and then import it back in after you've fiddled with it in Excel. That process is very quick and manageable. And when you come to actually want to sell these items as a set, the process of combining them in Zoho Commerce is quite straightforward. You simply select the items that are relevant and bundle them together. And then you can quickly as well see what the total price of those items is when you bundle them together, and you can apply a discount and display that to your potential customers as an incentive to buy more of your products together. But on the front end, to the user, they see a completely distinct product listing with its own image, its own description. You have all the same controls over that group product that you do over an individual product. Whereas with other systems that I've used, you have to go and create a product from scratch without any sort of reference to the individual products that make up that bundle. Whereas here, not only does it select the individual products and put them together in a bundle, but it can also do things such as remove stock of those individual items so that your stock management stays up to date. When you sell a bundled product, it will reduce the stock of all the individual products. That saves you a lot of time and a lot of headache, and I know from personal experience, being in a e-commerce warehouse situation, that can take a lot of administration time. So that's a big feature that just comes as standard as part of Zoho Commerce. The next feature alongside that is customer group discounts. This is where you could be doing a number of things. You could be running a membership subscription where members get specific pricing, or you could have a wholesale operation. You want to be selling at wholesale prices to certain individuals, but you don't want the wider internet to be able to see those wholesale prices. This is something that historically I found very difficult to do in Shopify especially. You have to pay a lot of money, and then it gets very messy in terms of showing some product prices. It won't work with some themes, and quite often there has to be a bit of custom development by the app makers in order to get this to work. Whereas with Zoho Commerce, you can simply select the customer group that your customer is in, and then apply a price list to those customers. So that could be a 5% discount, it could be 10%, whatever it might be. You can apply it to certain products and not others. So that gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of building a loyal customer base that want to come back to you because you're giving them a discount, perhaps because they're subscribed or subscribed to your newsletter, or whatever it might be that you use to differentiate between your customers and keep people coming back to your store. Finally, in Zoho Commerce, one of the features that I really appreciated was the ability to use quite complex vouchers or coupons in order to create marketing campaigns for customers, in order to get them coming back to the store after they hadn't been there for a while, or to get them back perhaps if there'd been an issue with customer service, a delivery delayed, or whatever it might be. Also, these are great for marketing campaigns, for trying to get people to come back who haven't visited your store for a decent amount of time, or coming up to Christmas, maybe it's Black Friday or whatever sale you happen to be running. You can very quickly put out vouchers and that's something that can be really useful as part of a wider marketing campaign. So those are 3 features that you get in Zoho Commerce that, in my experience, are pretty essential when running an e-commerce store. And it's certainly worth checking, if you're going to be going down the Shopify route or another system, that the basic features you get in those areas of group products, customer price lists, and vouchers or coupons are going to have all of the functionality that you need and want, not just this year, but think 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, 10 years down the line. Do you really want to have the hassle of switching systems later on just because the system that you're on is going to charge you more for features that are included as standard in another application? That's it for this time. Do let me know in the comments if there are any other features of e-commerce systems that you're interested in and you'd like me to talk about in an upcoming video. And do check out my other video where I compare Zoho Commerce with Shopify and WooCommerce specifically for more information on which system might be best for you and your business.